Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching and Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channels here. And we've got nearly 1,650 wrestling related items on this channel. And if you're into life, business, or relationship coaching on the Golden Opportunities channel, we've got nearly 825 audios there. So lots of content available from me to you. And please subscribe, like, comment if you like any of what we're doing. We go around with a Johnny Curtis and Percy Watson match, which I think they've had a couple of these before. Maxine trying to butt herself in and make herself useful there. Obviously, Curtis and Maxine still involved with each other, especially in the issues with William Regal. Well, not William Regal, but Matt Stryker, and thereby it affects Regal. So Regal as the I guess GM slash matchmaker of the promotion. Clothesline there after an inverted atomic drop by Percy Watson. Watson, kind of a guy who they use as a utility player. He's used quite often on the show, but not really with a clear direction as he has matches, and other than his tag matches, friendship with Titus O'Neil from several months ago when Titus was a babyface, Percy Watson is kind of here just as a, I don't want to say an afterthought, but at the same time, not really another term for it. Deep arm drag, and out goes Johnny Curtis. There is the uh, kind of, basic stuff. A neck breaker across the top rope there. Curtis comes back in, puts a bunch of chin locks, headlocks on his opponent. Doesn't get all he wants out of doing that, but gets enough to get the level of attention that he thinks he deserves. And there we go. Flying tackle, almost clothesline slash shoulder tackle type maneuver by a interested Percy Watson, and ultimately belly to belly suplex, and ultimately there Percy Watson going for some degree of attempted spin drop splash, and doesn't get all he wants on that. We go to the um, finish of the match, and I mean these shows are pretty good. He finally does get the victory there. Then we see Maxine coming back into the ring, and well, um, she's no better than when she started, so that's kind of there. Caitlyn is out with Derek Bateman, and the former and current girlfriend of Bateman are doing battle. Hitting body scissors by Caitlyn. Maxine trying, but just not really good in the ring enough to be on a national program. She gets tied up, and it's pretty basic. Maxine does, though, manage to use things like a dragon sleeper and uses the turnbuckle to get an advantage. Doesn't last very long, but does get advantages upon occasion. There is a confrontation on the outside between Johnny Curtis and William Regal. Regal has had nearly enough of this. There's also more issues as it relates to the ability to maintain composure for Maxine, and obviously Maxine gets a cheating victory, but does get the victory. More issues between the benefit of Titus O'Neil and Darren Young that continues over issues with Tamina. Matt Stryker is free, realizing that he has been attacked and laid out nonetheless by the tandem of Rex and Hawkins, and Stryker looking to take matters into his own hands that way. Blame on Johnny Curtis. Everybody's kind of debating what Stryker is going to do with things here, and ultimately they admit that they did this to Stryker. Regal says one of them has to leave. Stryker is now free. They, meaning Hawkins and Rex, are placed in a match where the loser leaves the area for good, even though they're friends. So I guess one of them has been called up or something. Anyway, Stryker just happens to have referee gear after that. Decent enough match, but Rex manages to go after his partner and friend Hawkins pretty aggressively for a while. Fans really don't know who to cheer because these are both heels. Heel versus heel matches usually don't work well unless you've built up dynamic characters, and neither one of these have had. Neither one of these individuals have had real dynamic characters separate from each other for a while. Crossbody on the outside by Rex, who is probably the more athletic, although it doesn't last in wrestling nearly as long as Brian Myers, aka Kurt Hawkins, who, and then you see a short clothesline by Hawkins, and eventually we see Stryker trying to call it down the middle, but at the same time, I think he'd like to have seen both of them eliminated from competition here on NXT or anywhere in the WWE at the point, at least according to storyline. And gotta grab my phone, so we'll be right back in two shakes of a lamb's tail as it relates to that.